Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Oh, I got real dizzy trying to do that. Anyway, I got Dookie here. I got Dookie over here. I called Duke. I said, Duke, come on. We're going to go to the table. He said no. He don't want to go. So we're going to take him out. I'm going to see if there's any dogs outside. We're going to take him out potty first. Because he was in a run and he was going outside with the dogs. Oh man, they got the little pool up there. I hope he doesn't go in the pool. We're going to find out. Come on, Dookie. Come on. We're going to let him do his business. Go ahead, do your business. Man, it is hotter than Satan's taint out here. Could you imagine having all that hair? Well, we're doing a 2-inch comb on him today. Look at this little baby pool. We got this little baby pool. Every time we used to have big pools, but we got some dogs that are a little destructive. Come here. I was going to take the lid off you, but okay. Oh, this chair I'm sitting on is wet. I'm trying to let him go potty. You gotta go pee pee? Go make a pee pee poo poo. But the owners usually, they do take really good care of him. I didn't feel any mats on his body. The only mats that I see that he has are his ears. His ears are very, very matted. He's sniffing around. I think he might make a poopies, which is good. But as soon as he gets done, we'll get back in there and get him done. But his ears are the only thing that is matted. He was here in May, and I had wrote notes on there that we're going to let the hair on his face grow out. Part of me kind of wonders if the owners kind of want him to look like Brody. If you go on TikTok, just type up golden doodle named Brody. I think it's B-R-O-D. I think it's with an I. It might be with a Y. Oh, look at him. He's in the background. I thought he was about to drop a deuce. No. But, he's really long-haired. But we do haircuts on him. We do it 2-inch. Oh, yep, he's going. He's going. That's good. But, I'm going to let him finish up here, and then we're going to walk back inside. And we're going to finish and get him all groomed up and ready. Man, he's still just going. Look at him go. It just got all over the back of his leg. Thanks, Duke. Good thing we're taking that top layer off, right? All right, Dookie. Try to get groomed? He said, hell no. He said, hell no. Well, we're going to get inside to get groomed. Quit running from me. Boy, I am fat and it is hot out here. Don't be playing with me. Come here. Sit. Alright, you want to go inside? This is how I'm going to trick him. I'm going to open the door. Come here, hold on. My butt's all wet from sitting on that darn thing now. Man, it is. Let me see what the air is on. It says 72. It don't feel like 72. I swear these air conditioners here be working so much harder here. Well, anywhere that is hot, I'm sure it's going to work real hard. All right. Hop on up, Bubba. Come on. I know. You're like, well, shit. Now I gotta get groomed. I know. But his coat is impeccable. His coat is extremely impeccable. It's his ears today that are my problem. It just might be one. Where you going, buddy? You got a hot date? Guess what? It's with me. I might not be hot, but I'm your date for today. But yeah, look at his hair. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Now y'all know if you're a dog groomer, you have a golden doodle on your schedule. Now some groomers really like golden doodles. Some people really hate grooming golden doodles because one, not every dog that is a doodle is the same. You got miniature, you got toy miniature, you got giant, and then you got giant. Like, these doodles, man, they be coming in all shapes and sizes. I'm trying to put you on this little... Okay. Well, we're going to do a 2-comb on him. Brush him out really quick and see if there's any knots anywhere else. So you can go back up with your run, and you can go back to daycare. Just don't get in the pool, okay? Just don't get in the pool. Yeah, it's very, very vital, important that when you have a dog that is this length, you need to brush and you need to comb it. You can't leave it up to your groomer because your groomer's going to be like, well, yeah, you know what? You didn't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We're just going to shave and start from scratch. Sometimes the mats get so bad. It also depends on how far apart your appointments are. For hair like this, I'd say every 3 to 4 weeks max, and that's pushing it. If you have the hair longer than this, it probably has to be like a weekly appointment. Like if you have a dog like Brody. But very important that you make up your mind that you make your regular appointments with your groomer. Just see how this goes. It just goes down. That is amazing. You know how many golden doodles we get in here that I can't do this to, and their hair is, his hair is literally this long. It is this long. Do you know how many doodles I get to come in their hair that long, and it's all like a one big matted knot, and then I gotta sit there and demad it. Sometimes I'm not lucky and I can't demad it, and it's just so tight. All I can do is shave it off. You still got your boys? Look at that. You are mat free and you still have your testones. I'm telling you, you a different kind of breed. No doodle is the same, I'll tell you that. Their hair texture is always different. The size always different. Haircuts always, well, I don't say always different. They seem to always be the same. It's either a short body with a short round head or that long bobble head. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you groomer. What, Bubby? I remember when he first came in, he was so itty bitty. He ain't no itty bitty now. Come on, Bubba. We gotta do one more. Thankfully that one's a yours. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing big dogs. I really don't. My issue is with big dogs, when they're not well behaved. I mean, I could go for the little dogs too, but it's a little bit harder when you have a bigger dog. The inside of these are going to have to be shaved. Yeah, the inside of these ears will have to be shaved. I'll show you when I get closer to doing the ears. Why? But they're really tight. I'll probably have to shave the inside of the ear with a 40, and then kind of just figure it out as I go, because I don't want to shave the ears. I will not shave the ears. Puppy. All right. Sit on your butt. I know you know how to do it. I know. Just keep getting in the way. But this brush right here, this Chris Christensen brush, is a $75 brush. Best comb you can buy, the best brush you can buy for this kind of dog. And a metal comb. Sometimes on these dogs, I'll even use a poodle comb. What's a poodle comb, you asked? This is a poodle comb. It could be metal, it could be wood. I like the wood because it's not as heavy. But it goes through it too. The teeth are just wider apart. You can also use it as a pick. Which is mighty nice. Now, this is the scary comb we were going to be using. I know, scary, right? I remember when I first saw this thing, I was like, what in the mother of Jesus pearl is that? Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's what we're doing on him today. This is a 2-inch comb. It's supposed to be 2 of these put together, but I guess when you look at it, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it is. It's really scary to look at. Could you imagine someone coming at you with this in your face? Woo! Nope. So I understand when some of my dogs, they see this stuff and they're kind of like, what? And they kind of like get a little nervous and move away. I don't blame them. I move away too. That thing is scary. You know, for the longest time that I've been drinking Yoo-Hoos, I've always said, man, it's like watered down chocolate. Watered down chocolate milk. It really is watered down chocolate milk. It's literally water and chocolate syrup. And then they have the audacity to sit there and charge the amount that they charge for the damn Yoo-Hoo. It's ballsy. All right, sit down, buddy. We're going to get started. Come on. There you go. Now this is barely taking anything off. It's literally taking that much off of him. So I think what I'm going to do to him, I'm going to go over his back and part of his legs with this because it's really just neatening it up. That's ideally that's what it's doing. So look, I mean he was just here in May. So I mean it's not taking, it ain't taking shit off. I'm gonna be real with you. It ain't taking nothing off. And I don't want to go shorter than this because I really think that the owner likes it this length. I don't blame her. I like it too. I mean, for him, it looks really, really good on him, and he's not matted. The only mats that he has, like I said, are on his ears. So if they're willing to maintain and brush at home, I have no problem, you know, doing stuff. Can you stop doing this twirly stuff? You're making me dizzy. Bubba. Duke. I mean, you're just like wood. I know, you don't like to sit still. So I think we're just going to neaten him up. That's pretty much all we're really doing. We're just neatening him up. I know you can't see what I'm doing on this side. Stop. Duke. But I'm just trimming it down. I really, really miss my 9. I'm getting tired of having to use these 10s because these 10s, I don't like it underneath my clippers. And my 9, I had a sharpener come sharpen it, and I can't even get it to stay the frick on. So I've been having to use these stupid ass tins. I prefer a 9 underneath my blades. Bubba, stop. You might actually be a slow grower as far as hair goes. Because look up top, I'm barely getting anything up here too. And essentially, he's really just a cleanup at this point. He's trying to get over the main areas. He's got so many curls. I really wish this thing was freaking higher up, but this is literally as high as it freaking goes. Dude. Bubba. It's like I put you in a position and you're like, no, I don't want to be there. You like being like one of my toddlers. I gotta move. I gotta keep moving. This is definitely one of your, I want to play kind of dogs. I don't want to sit still for very long unless I'm like cooped out. He's definitely a party animal. He does not like the velocity dryer on him. But I might have to dry some of this to get the curls in. I mean, it's already dry. You see how much hair this is right here? It's probably not even going to take off that much. Watch. Stay there. Don't turn around. Boy. I love you, but I need you to stay still, okay? Can you take it for me? Can you take it for me? I love you. I know, you don't love me right now. You just want to go for it. That's okay. Barely taking anything off of this. It's not even taking anything off his legs. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to comb him out. We're going to blow that coat out to kind of flatten it. And then we're just going to neaten him up. I think the only thing we'll probably have to shave, like I said, his ears. I just wish he stopped being a busybody. It's almost like he has to poop, but he was just outside, so I know he don't have to poop. He just wants to play. That's his thing. He wants to play. Come on, hair. Work with my fat butt. But he does. He has a beautiful coat, man. Absolutely beautiful. Now, if they were to grow him out like Brody, I'd still groom him. But he would probably have to be the only dog on my schedule that day. I I might be able to do like maybe 1 or 2 little ones, but you know, I don't understand why this stuff just doesn't want to work anymore. Come on. Like all my stuff is just recently sharpened. And this is a new blade. I know it's being freaking special. Doogie doogie! Doogie doogie! He's like, what? What do you want? That's crazy that he hasn't been here in a little over a month, and his hair has literally grown about that much. It's bonkers. And I don't want to take the next one down because it's going to take a lot off. And I don't want to go down that short if that's not what the owner wants and they want. So I mean, if you're having me do a 2-inch comb on your dog, I can only assume that you don't want it shorter than that. And it said the same as last time, so. Stop, Bubba. I know, I gotta get your foot clean, buddy.
I gotta get your big foot clean. You got a big old foot. You got a lot of hair.
They got a lot of her. Oh, is that not right there? No, it's not. Okay, no, it's not. It's your little doodly-doo. What's that, a doodly-doo? You asked? Well, Bonner, my grooming trainee that I'm training, that's what she calls the little back thumb here. She calls it a little doodly-doo. I don't know why. She thinks for some reason she's going to be able to shave it off. And I said, man, if you're going to shave that off, you'd have to be real aggressive and putting some hardcore pressure to cut that sucker off. She's very dainty. Like, it's okay to be dainty when you're doing stuff, but certain things you're going to have a little bit more oomph behind it. Stop. I know, we're almost done with your foot. I know. Hold on. We're halfway there, my baby. We're halfway there. I gotta make sure your foot's nice and clean underneath because it's gonna rain here. And I don't want you stepping in like some great wet ass puddles and getting your mama's furniture. Well, I don't know if you love the furniture, but I don't want you getting mama's house all hauled up with dirty little paws. Now, whenever I have a dog that's not neutered, I will not shave his testicles. Nope, won't do it. I mean, unless it's like a medical thing and I have to shave them, but I don't shave them because it's kind of like an eyesore. I mean, they're already kind of there, swinging side to side. You know they're there. So I kind of don't want to shave them to make it a little bit more like, hey, look at me! You know what I mean? I mean, you can't really see this, thankfully, because it blends in so well with his back area. But if I were to shave these suckers, you'd see them from down the street. You'd be like, oh, hey, that's Duke, I'll see him. I'm telling you, that's what you'd be like. But yeah, I don't. Now sometimes they have mats on the side from rubbing, from the friction. Go, such a toddler. Sorry, I need to be professional. Okay. Professional. So yeah, I don't shave that because of that. Alright. We're going to start with this leg. Comb it down. I just love the fact that I can get a metal comb and just boop. And this is down to the skin. Down to the skin, y'all. It's amazing. It's amazing. It might not seem amazing to some people, especially if they ain't groomers. Then they're gonna be like, oh, well, that's nice, that's pretty. But if you're a groomer, you're like, oh my God, no, this is more than great. This is phenomenal. It's stuff like this where your dog is so well taken care of. I wanna do something for you as a thank you for, doing your job that you're supposed to be doing for your pet. All right, buddy. We're gonna do this foot, so I need you to stay on this side for a hot minute, all right? But yeah, I definitely appreciate my clients so much more when they do stuff like this. When they're brushing and combing at home. I mean, sometimes I do get some clients and they're like, oh, I didn't brush him. Well, then you're just lucky. You were just lucky. Not everybody can be that lucky where they have a doodle that their hair texture, they don't have to brush it. Especially if they like pools and they're in the pool a lot. If you're not blow drying them, mats can start from that too. But I cannot tell y'all how much it helps the groomer out when, we have an owner that takes care of the brushing in between seeing their groomer. Bubby, I love you, and I know you don't want to stay still, but I need you to stay still just for a little bit, okay? I think he's still a puppy too. Come on, dude. I want to see how old you are. 'Cause I remember when I first did him as a puppy. Oh no, he's not a puppy. Well, he technically is a puppy. He'll be a year in November, so yeah, he's still a puppy. He is literally, what, 8 months old? Yeah. He's 8 months old. He's 8 months old. You see how big he is? 8 months old. 8 months old, y'all. That's why I say not every doodle is the same. Every doodle is not the same. Every doodle is different. Okay. Bubba. I need to finish this, okay, buddy? I know. I'm trying to get you done as quick as I can. See, now you can see his nuts. I gotta comb the hair, though. You see that? Yeah. I'm afraid my fat head won't get in the way. But basically, I'm just lifting all this hair up here, and I'm just using my chunkers to kind of give it more of a natural look while still making it look nice and pristine. That's one thing I love. It's one thing I love about chunkers, man. They can turn a haircut, right. Let me tell you. Now I'm literally taking off the same amount of hair that it would take off if I were to use a clipper there, which is literally half of an inch, if that. But it's very important that you always back brush. Hold on, Bubba. I know. It's always important that you back brush your dogs if you're trying to scissor them and make them pretty. Reason why we back brush is because when the dog shakes, that kind of gives us an idea of where the hair will go. and how the hair will lay, rather. So doing the back brushing and lifting it up with a comb or a brush will show you exactly where the hair would lay if they were to shape their body. Hold these little macaroons in here. I want my scissors to get any ideas. Just a groomer, I'm not a vet. I don't do doodling. But I really think he'd make some really cute puppies, though. They would just have to find the right mama. She'd have to be, well-bred, obviously. Turn this way, buddy.
Dr. Grooming, call 101, please. Dr. Grooming, call 101.
And then, she would also have to have a good coat. Because you don't want to have two different coats for doodles, because that could just be like a total disaster. You know what I mean? Talk about Matt City. Now, a lot of doodle owners, when they first get their doodle, they're told, most of them are told, oh, they don't shed, they're easy maintenance. They lying to you. They lying. Some doodles do shed because they're mixed with the golden, and golden retrievers shed. So they've tried. Every dog sheds. I have a standard poodle at home. He sheds. He hoards his hair. It doesn't come off, but it's still, to me, considered shedding. It just doesn't fall off different. They just do it differently. I can't really explain it. And they're very high maintenance. These are not low maintenance dogs whatsoever. So I don't know why some of these breeders be telling people that. It drives me bonkers. They're not purebreds. They're mutts. They will never ever be AKC registered. I mean, these breeds weren't, I don't even think these breeds were supposed to actually be breeds. It was just an experiment from some gentleman, I can't think of his name. And somebody got wind of it and saw it, and they're like, oh my God, I can make a quick buck off of that. But you also have to think when you're breeding these dogs, not necessarily doodles, but any dog, whatever you're mixing them with, you got to think of the health benefits and the not health benefits stuff that will happen. Is it really worth having a cute designer dog over, the health issues that they will or may, have in the future? I really don't think so. Doodles are notorious for ear infections. If you have a doodle, it's probably got ear infection right now. It's probably got ear infection if you should watch this video. That's how bad they get ear infections. It's because poodles have such thick hair as it is. So inside of their ears, it's a lot more thicker. It's very woolly. So. Alright, we're done looking at his butt now. At least for now, anyway. I exposed to the dog's anal glands, and I still smell it. And that's all I can smell, and I've sprayed my whiffy sense and everything. I'm tired of smelling it. See, I really love these chompers, man. They're really freaking great. The fact that he has no mats on his freaking elbow, on his elbow, my dudes. No mat on his elbow. Not even underneath his armpit. Or between his toes. Does he have a mat between his toes? Sorry. No, he didn't have a mat between his toes. He's just being a baby. He's just being a little baby. I love you. I can't believe you're already 8 months. Damn, time's flying. And I'm just getting older. I'm just getting old. I'm gonna be 40 this year, y'all. 40. My body feels like it's in its 70s, though.
Kayla, call 104, please. Kayla, 104.
Stop. Sorry, I gotta hold your foot. You don't stop. Doogie doogie. Doogie doogie doogie. Doogie doogie. Doogie doogie doo. Doogie doogie doo. Alright. I'm gonna put you over here so you can see what the freak I'm doing because he just keeps moving around. He's a busybody. Him's a busybody. He's still just a baby. He's in his teenage years right now. Do you ever wonder if we're really dog ears? We're not like as many years as we've been on the earth. Why is it that that's different for dogs? You know what I mean? Like for pets, why is it different for them? Like why are they older? Like they've only been on the earth for so many times, for so long. How is it that they're like older than us? Food for thought. Now I'm just shaking that so that it goes back in a natural position. So if I see any hair sticking out, it's a lot easier to scissor it. You see how that lays so much nicer now? I said, he's got a gorgeous freaking coat, my dude. My dudes! I don't know why I keep saying my dude. I think it's because my daughter says it a lot. You'll see me scissor other stuff like you have in other videos. Unless this is your first video watching me. Welcome to my craziness. That's so stupid. I'm like a cat. Sometimes when I'm doing my dogs, I'll see something from over yonder and I'm like, oh, I forgot that. I gotta go get it. Because then I will literally forget it. I'm like a gnat. My memory is, I know, did that excite you? Did that excite you? Hmm? Did that excite you? Did that excite you? Come on, look at me. sometimes holding their leg helps. Because, you know, they want to move. They want to move around. And I can't really scissor something that's moving around. I need it to be still. So I just have to figure out ways to achieve that. If you are new to grooming, welcome. Don't be afraid to try new things, to ask questions. If you're around other groomers, ask another groomer. Soak in as much information as you can get in it as you can. Watch videos if you can, if you have the money and the time. Go to grooming expos. Go sign up for some, to go to the, God, what? Mom, I'm telling you, my brain is like, a class. Go get a class done. Bye-bye. Come on, stop. I don't know what the obsession is, but the dogs won't look over the window. Stop. You fine. You is fine. You is beautiful. But if you don't stop moving, you're not gonna be. I'm trying to get you done so you can go outside and go play. So you can go back outside and play. Should I say? I'll say. Just gonna scooch over here. Okay. Crazy. It is just crazy that you don't have knots anywhere on your body and just your ears, and you got this really long coat.
PDA, call 104, please. PDA, 104.
I say it's crazy. Obviously, not on the other side since you want to keep twirling around. So we're gonna have them go up. Stop. No whammies. Stop. Comb. Let me get the comb, because you gotta have a comb. Gotta have a comb. I know, buddy. You're tired. You're done with me. You want to go out and play. I know. What I'm doing is I'm just brushing the top coat and the bottom coat to the side so the scissor even. I'm going to use saw somebody coming. They didn't come in to see you. They came in to go poop. Sorry, buddy. If they're not getting the dog, they're back here to go poop. Everybody comes back and uses our toilet. You know, whenever you're at work and you really gotta go. Some people don't like going to work. I don't like going to work. But now if I'm back here by myself, I'm gonna blow that toilet up. But, well, no, I'm not gonna blow it up. But I'm just saying, like, I don't mind going. But everybody comes back here to use our toilet because all the other toilets we have here somehow are magically occupied. And we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, I think we have 3 or 4 up front. And then this is the only other toilet. We don't have a bathroom on the other side of the building. It's working. Don't worry, I'm still here, y'all. I'm just on the other side, in case you was curious. I'm just doing what I did to this leg on this side. I don't have anywhere to put my tripod. And he doesn't want to see until wants to turn around and stay on that side, so he making my big butt work today. Okay. So get all that done. Now I'm gonna bring them down. I'm gonna bring them around. Hang on. You see yourself in them? Oh, boy! You can't be doing that. Come on, separate your legs. I was literally scissoring and his head went down into it. I didn't cut it because I didn't close it. But I was like, what the hell? My 4-year-old goes around the house saying, what the hell? Mama, what the hell? My grandma's always like, you shouldn't be saying that. Hell's a bad word. And she's like, what the hell? She's a hoot. She is a hoot. Okay. So, the inside of these ears are matted, so I'm just going to shave the insides. Stop. And I'm going to try and see if I can work around to get some of the mats that are on the edge out safely without having to shave the ear. Stop. Because he would look pretty stupid with shaved ears and a full body like this. But it's very important that you, stop, that you brush your dog's ears. Because they scratch at them, they paw at them. And then I might just have to, probably just edge his ears. And edging the ears just means going around where the ear starts and kind of just doing that, just scissoring all around. Now I don't want to go that short. I don't. Trying to see if maybe shave underneath. Maybe have the top hairs fall on top. That is usually an option. Looks like it's going to be our option today. Sometimes if you have ears that are really matted and they're just at the bottoms, you can shave the inside. I shave my inside with a 40. And then you can just lift the hair up. I don't know what you can see. Oh, you look like you can see pretty good. You just shave underneath and then you just pull the hair up. That's not matted. And this way when the hair lays down, the only way you're going to know that that area was shaved is if you touch it. Or you lift the hair up where the dog shakes or something like that. But just looking at the dog, you're not going to know that, that is shaved. We're making our own little Monet, folks. Looks like we're going to do it this. We're going to do it with this ear too. This ear's just as matted. And it could just be because the water bowl, you know, the ears are dipping in there. And maybe they're not getting brushed as you know, as often as the body. I mean, the body probably takes, I would imagine takes a lot of time. Stop. Please stop. I know this doesn't feel comfortable to me. I don't want to cut you. I'm trying to remove the mats.
PDA call 101, please. PDA call 101.
Good way, please. Now, if you're not brushing your dog's ears and their ears are so matted and the hair just literally sits there, stop, come here. And it gets so heavy, you're going to have what is called a hematoma. And it's going to look like the inside of the ear is bruised. And that's basically what that is. It's not from your groomer. Your groomer did not do it. It's just basically from the hair sitting there and pulling at the coat around the ear leather, that it does leave a bruise. But basically you have blood that is just sitting there. It ain't got nowhere else to go, but so it kind of just sits there. And a lot of the times when you shave the hair on the ear, but I really wish you stop looking down. There ain't nothing down there. But yeah, it ain't got nothing else to do but to go out. So if you want to avoid the hematoma on your dog, brush your ears, comb them. And I really don't want to shave up this freaking high. Maybe I can brush that part. I hate when I have to shave to a certain point when I'm going to. Okay, now I'm feeling his beard just to make sure his beard is not matted. I don't feel any mats. I don't feel any mats here or around his neck. And for a doodle, that is amazing. Literally, for the only thing that was matted on here was literally the bottoms of his ears. I give this owner an A. Took away the plus just because of the ears. But still, I mean, it's like an A minus. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come here. Come here, Bubba. But now I don't have to shave his ears. And you can't even tell that his ears are shaved. Unless you come over here and you're like, lift up part of his ear. Then you can see that, oh shit, part of his ear was shaved. But you can't tell that unless you come over here and then do that. Like even if you were to sit there and rub him, you still wouldn't be able to know. But I need you to come here, buddy. Try to work on it. That's not really nice over here. Yeah, try to cut it out. Your mommy always does a fabulous job. Or your daddy, whoever. But you always want to make sure that you're brushing and combing the ears too. Especially this back part, because that's where you get your love knots. You know, she's just sitting there rubbing on them. Excuse me, petting on them. Is there a reason why you're putting my whole hand in your mouth? Because there's no knot there no more. Oh, Dookie! Dookie! That reminds me of that song on TikTok. That's special. I'm sorry. It's probably why you want to get off this table. Because I'm special as all hell. I'm sorry. I mean, I've had this thing forever. I gotta get a new button. My button's kind of like, look at my button. It looks used and abused. I've pushed that button so many times. I used the text earlier to go do a dog's face. And I was like, oh my God, your button's so hard and firm. I don't even know if they sell those parts. Do they sell those parts just by themselves? I don't know if they do. I'm assuming that they would. Yeah, now his ear doesn't look like it's bruised. So his knots must have, obviously they were there for a minute, stop. But I don't think they were there for like a minute. They were just like, oh, for like a minute, you know what I mean? They were just, probably just there for maybe like a week or two. Is this a knot? You got a knot there. Well, if you stop pulling, I can stop pulling at it. Still give your mom an A minus. Or your dad. I mean, your coat is just impeccable. And I say this every single time I do this dog. And he plays hard, man. He goes outside when he's in daycare. He plays hard. I don't know if he was on the daycare schedule. I don't think he necessarily was. But they put him in a daycare run, so he's been going out with daycare today. And he been loving it. He been loving it. God, you were just so freaking handsome. Do you know that? It still just puts me in awe that I can just clip him with this long garb comb and have no issues. I can get a comb and go through him. No issues. crazy. Did I find some knots while I did? Now this mat, this is probably from his collar. Now if you have a dog that has really long hair like this, do not get a nylon regular flat collar, do not get a harness, unless you're only going to have them on when you take them out. The best collar to get for this type of coat is a leather rolled collar. It basically looks like a snake, in a sense. It's the best I can really describe what it looks like. But it's leather. And basically what it does is, it just separates the hair. And since it's leather, it doesn't rub the coat together, so it doesn't cause a mat. It doesn't cause any friction. And that's why a leather rolled collar is the best for coats like this. Afghan hounds, that's what I would recommend for them too. They have really long hair too. You know, I've only done one in my whole grooming career. I've only done one Afghan. One Afghan. And it is beautiful. Beautiful. Now I'm just going over the coat with the foot comb. That knot wasn't really that bad. It was like really tiny. How many noodles do you guys have that come to the shop that you can put that through? And a lot of y'all will say none, or maybe a few of y'all will go like a few, handful. Yeah, me too. This is probably one of the only ones. I think we might have like maybe one more. Gotta make sure you put that elbow grease. Now last time we were trying to grow the coat out, this is just some maintenance tail. So what I'm gonna do for the face, the only thing that I'm gonna do for the face is I'm gonna scoop out the eyes, clean up over the visor part, and I might trim up some of the sides. Let's see. Probably. Now I think this part on the side of his face still needs to kind of grow out, especially if they want that longer look. But I don't know if his face will necessarily ever give that to him, just because because his coat kind of got a little curl in it. Stop. Stop. I'm going to try and put some kind of shape into his head. Stop. Why are you letting my hand, you weirdo? We're still letting the head grow, but his head kind of looks, his face looks funny. Like, I don't know if it's because of the sides here, and I don't want to cut that because we're still growing it out. And if I cut that, it's going to really ruin what we're trying to accomplish here. So it just might have to look a little funny. For a little bit longer. Head almost looks like it was squeezed out of a tube. And I didn't touch his face last time either. Well, I mean, I didn't trim much off of it. I might be trimming much off of it again today. Come here. Stop. How his coat is. But the size of his face, that's what gets me. Stop. Like, it's like boom, and then inside is kind of like squishing, almost like it's almost like he's wearing a hairband here. It flattens right here. It really messes up my whole do. So I'm not going to touch the sides because I think these need to maybe grow out more to where it might look like his head's not being squeezed. That's really all I'm going to do on his face. I don't really want to touch too much. And his nails don't need to be done. Where did that come? Come fall? Oh, no. This is a poodle comb.
Teresa G, call 105. Teresa G, call 105.
cool water on him. For bigger dogs, I usually do 2 squirts, but this is the cool water. If you don't know about Whiffy Sense, y'all better hop on it as soon as you get done looking at this video. You better look at it, I'm telling you. You can use them in your car. You can use them in your closet. If you got cats, a million cats like I do. And man, I just wish this face would grow up so much quicker. And you got like a lot of cat litter pans, like I do. I got like 7 of them. That'll work. Spray your house, spray your car, spray your trash can, spray it wherever you want. It lasts. It's oil. It's natural. All right, be free, my friend. Be free. Be free. Okay. So he is all set and ready to go. Duke! Dookie! He said, all right, I'm gone. See you later. Bye. I'm going to put him in his kennel and call for his mama. If you watched this video, thank you. I appreciate you. If you have not subscribed and you would love to subscribe, hit that button. Hit that notification bell. And I am doing memberships now. If you do the itty bitty little ones, like $2.99, you can show your support by having a different badge when you comment. And I would appreciate that. You don't have to though. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.